and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top story first. Declaring holiday for educational institutions cannot quell movement for ILP system. Rather, it will boost up the movement, says Dr. M. Nara. The news in detail. The people's movement for the inner line permit system cannot be subdued by declaring holiday for the educational institutions. Rather, it will add more fuel to the fire. This was stated by Dr. M. Nara. Veteran politician O. Joy strongly condemned the excessive use of force by the police on the students who were demanding implementation of ILP system in Manipur. Dr. Nara told the ISTV News that since the Manipur Legislative Assembly had adopted resolutions for implementation of the ILP system in Manipur twice, it is necessary that the government must put pressure on the centre for it. By declaring holiday for the educational institutions, the movement cannot be put down. Rather, it will intensify the movement, Dr. Nara said.
Suti namay thado poshin oibi adoribre sitting haki suppress to bani thanana phuri ba tiar gas kapi disu suppress to ribani suppress to ko mo problem solve to bi yar marbi issue si karam to na solution bu nai ge yanar ko hona ba state government sigi chap chan mating le no hona bam thopa central government ge type to ba pursue to assembly no whatever organi na masi koi di implement to bi yadre si ngasi le ba government sina amutang tak na rule bra idi hangning.
On the other hand, veteran politician O. Joy told the ISTV News that many groups of people, including the students, who are going on a movement demanding implementation of ILP system, particularly during the assembly session, is a clear example of the people's awareness on the power of assembly. Therefore, knowing the people's sentiments, the state government must take its steps which will be the best for everyone, Joy said.
But anyway, there should be certain system which may protect the indigenous people of the state.
At the same time, Dr. Nara and O. Joy strongly condemned the brutal manner in which the police beat up the students yesterday.
Ngarang police na tana kauriba angang phuri budu sidi lan nati democratic oiba country amada democratic oiba movement ama madugi satra satri sing or any public ki organization amana khara law gong la chab ventilate to bi ton dom thue ba
yamna tati tawina to madakai and access to in case of the any access committed by the police in respect of this such democratic movement, I would like to condemn it. I condemn all those actions. I condemn the way.
Meanwhile, condemning the police action, a number of civil society organizations held a silent protest demonstration at the hall of Kaishampat, Lairembi today. Placards showing slogans such as declaring holiday for the educational institutions is objectionable, inner line permit system must be implemented in Manipur, etc. were held during the protest. On the other hand, convener of Protection and Preservation Committee Manipur, Johnson Ilangbam, condemned the police atrocity. He told the media persons at the Manipur Press Club today that those police personnel who beat up the students mercilessly must be punished.
Academic line the Hagulaiba, Pianga, Pim Sassing, Pop Sassing, Kogi Yamna, Ying Hida Momom, the Puja, Gutu, when Yam, Tamoy, the Soman, Mike about the Pauri, Regi, Satrasing, Du, Pamalakanda, Hona Kaugiba, Regi Kupanga Tagiba, Tawhidaba, Kogi, Tabaxing Mayama, Kogi, Kahin, the police personnel, Kanataki Badu, BBC, Maki Regi, Manipugi Yam, Husilakanda, Madu, strongly condemned Tawsri, Adugai. Immediately, koi hoji pali basarka asi home department pubiriba koi gaikhangam Mr. Gaikhangam gi mafam da koi thamjaning base ngang gi thodu January ba ka hanba teacher ki ba police personnel singadu identify to biraga makoi gi mathakta athubu matam da disciplinary action du lokot biu masina koi gi matik chaba koi gi ngarang gi thodu du mari lene na matik chaba sarkar gi action du oigani Manipur praja miyam na su pen ngani khali.
Condemning the reign of terror unleashed by the police upon the students yesterday, the Khairamban market women vendors today expressed strong disapproval. A large number of women vendors prepared to take out a procession in protest of the police action on BT Road. Police prevented them. The women shouted slogans against the police atrocity and demanded that the ILP system should be implemented. Normal life in the hill districts has been seriously affected by the 48-hour bandh called by the United Naga Council from last night. Our sub-editor Jeet Ningomba reports from Senapati. Here is the report.
Daniel, right now I'm at this Senapati Bazaar. You see behind me the situation of the 48 hours Chakaband called by the United Naga Council. I have already talked to the president of ANSAM that their agitation will be going on if the concerned authority and the government of Manipur and the government of India take any positive action over their demands. They are demanding the removal of CRPC 144 from the Ukultal and all the forces of IRB commandos and women police personnel to be removed from the Ukul town. This is the demand put by the United Naga Council. I have already talked to the president said of the ANSAM that the statement made by the LK Singh of the ceasefire monitoring group that the ceasefire going on is not belong to the Manipur, but they are saying that the United I am said that they have the ongoing ceasefire is up to the Manipur, and there is a contradiction between the government of India and the NSNIM. So right now you see the situation like this. It is in the it is in the Senapati, but during the 48-hour Chakaband, there is no obstruction to the owners that they have to close down or something like that. But there is a program for the other community of the Marawari that they have program of Bolbam. So that is why they are going to prepare and rehearsal for that festival. That is why you see the disaster look of Senapati Bazaar. So Dania, I have already mentioned to you that what would be the resolution of the All Naga Student Association of Manipur is right not in my hand. The information is not right in my hand. So I will tell you later on that what is the resolution after the closed door meeting. Dania.
India today summoned Pakistan's Deputy High Commissioner and lodged a strong protest against the adjournment of the ongoing Mumbai terror attack case trial in Pakistan. While the Pakistan Deputy High Commissioner was summoned to the Ministry of External Affairs, the Indian Deputy High Commissioner went to the Pakistan Foreign Office in Islamabad and lodged a similar protest. Opposition today created ruckus in Parliament over the issue of regional language aspirants having disadvantage in civil services examination conducted by the Union Public Service Commission. Rajya Sabha was adjourned twice during question hour following opposition's demand for a clarification by none other than the Prime Minister or the Leader of the House on the issue. The matter figured in Lok Sabha too, though it did not lead to any adjournment. There is no stopping Goa ministers who have been sparking controversies with their statements for the past few days. India is a Hindu nation. It's Hindustan. All Indians in Hindustan are Hindu. I am a Christian Hindu, so there is no question of making it a Hindu nation. D'Souza, one of the senior most minority members of the Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP in Goa, said. Defending the comments of his cabinet colleague Deepak Dhavalikar, who said that Modi could make the country a Hindu nation, Francis D'Souza said, "It was always a Hindu nation and will always be a Hindu nation. You don't have to create a Hindu nation." The by-poll results of Uttarakhand came as a huge blow for the Bharatiya Janata Party as the Congress won all 3 assembly seats on Friday. Chief Minister Harish Rawat defeated BJP's B.D. Joshi in Dharchula seat by a margin of over 19,000 votes. Senior Congress leader Hira Singh Bisht defeated BJP's Trivendra Singh Rawat in Doiwala, while Rekha Arya of the Congress defeated BJP's Mohan Lal Arya in Someshwar. expressing its dissatisfaction with the implementation of various directions issued by the court to ensure security of people from northeast states in the city, the Delhi High Court on Thursday called for reports from all agencies involved to tackle the issue. The court also noted that the Special Police Unit, which deals with crimes against northeasterners, was not functioning properly. The court further asked police to explain why the setting up of the said cell is appearing to be ineffective. A similar report has also been sought from the Delhi State Legal Services Authority (DLSA), which had been made responsible for conducting sensitization and public education meetings. The court in its order also noted that the Home Ministry in February had formed a committee to look into concerns of people hailing from the northeast, but the report is yet to be submitted. In a related matter, the court issued a contempt of court notice to 2 lawyers accused in the Tees Hazari assault case. Israel's offensive on Gaza to stop rocket attacks from Hamas and dismantle their underground tunnels continued in full force, killing 42 Palestinians overnight and taking the overall toll to more than 800 in the 18-day conflict. International demands for a ceasefire intensified when more than 15 Palestinians were killed and 200 injured in an Israeli strike on a UN school in northern Gaza, crowded with hundreds of displaced civilians. And now let's take a look at the top story once again. Declaring holiday for educational institutions cannot quell movement for ILP system. Rather, it will boost up the movement, says Dr. M. Nara. Thanks for joining us, and for more news updates, do keep watching.